Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Asgardians and mutants alike. Welcome to another Leah Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Marvel Strike Force today, where we're going to be continuing our journey through Doom War. We're almost at the end of Doom War Chapter 3. If we take a quick look in here, we can see where we're at. We're going to be looking at nodes 3.7 to 3.9 and finishing out Chapter 3. Now these nodes are actually quite tricky, not least of all because the tags we're dealing with here are Hero Tech and Hero Supernatural, and not everybody has a good team there. Hero Tech and Hero Supernatural, not necessarily areas of the game that people really invest in. I mean, with Tech, the best thing you've got really is probably Power Armor. I really do not recommend investing in Power Armor. Maybe you could go Pym Tech. I guess that new characters, Kate Bishop, Star-Lord, T'Challa, if you have those characters. Agent Coulson, maybe, but there's not a huge lot to love here. There's not a huge lot to invest in. Notable exception, of course, is Kestrel. Going to talk about her more in a minute because Kestrel is one of the toons we're going to be looking at. But if we just take a quick look at Hero Supernatural, things get even slimmer on the ground. We've got really slim pickings here. There you go, only 4 characters with those tags Hero Supernatural. Now remember, this is not Hero Mystic. Now if it was Hero Mystic, I mean, if it was Hero Mystic, we'd have a much larger option, but I mean, we could throw in Eternals. If it was Hero Mystic, we would not have a problem at all. It's Hero Supernatural, so you're really limited to these 4 characters, not necessarily toons that people power up. So this is the roster that we're going to be using today. So first up, of course, is Kestrel. Now Kestrel is going to be our MVP here. It is actually possible to solo all of these 3 nodes, to 3-star them with Kestrel on her own. I mean, obviously you're 3-starring them if only using one character, because if she dies and you don't complete it, you can do that with Kestrel on her own, but you do have to have her pretty powered up. I think you really need her at gear 14, and I'm just one piece of gear away, as you can see here, from getting her up to gear 14. I'm stuck behind that shield tech. Those crates of shield tech take so long for them to cycle through the store. It also helps if you've got a 5th red star on her. I don't even have her up at 5 stars, I only got 4 stars, but they are all red. I think this is going to be enough today. She's going to be the main damage dealer, and yeah, we're going to rely on her a lot, but she's not quite powerful enough to solo it just quite yet. So at gear 13 and with only 4 red stars, I think we're going to need to call in a little bit of backup, a little bit of extra support in order to do this today. Now, as you can see, I've got her at level 75, gear 13, as I said, 4 stars, they're all red. The ISO 8 that we're using is Striker. I think she's a great fit for Striker. I use that when I use her with Keswatch as well, but then notably you'll see that I have 1 T4 on her, and T4 is on her special light speed blitz. Now all that T4 does is it actually just gives some extra damage, the defense down, and oh no, she already had immunity to self. Oh no, she didn't. So defense down and immunity to self. So that's what it really does. To be honest with you, it was really that extra punch of damage is what I needed it for. Now light speed down is an AoE. It does attack the characters around the target, and that's the reason that I put the T4 on this as opposed to her ultimate, because I think this is going to be more useful for us today. We'll have to see how that plays out. Kestrel also benefits, of course, from this kind of self-cleanse and miniature heal that she does every single turn, so hopefully that's going to be enough to keep her alive. If you do try and solo it with her, of course, that's how you're able to do it, because of the self-cleanse and the heal. It's just not quite enough unless you have her at gear 14 with the extra star. So if my Kestrel is not quite enough, we need a little bit of extra damage, and I've gone from Tech to Supernatural. As you may have guessed when you saw that Ghost Rider was the only Hero Supernatural toon that I had actually powered up at all. Now, the reason that I chose Ghost Rider is actually nothing to do with Doom War. It's actually a Dark Dimension choice. Right now, I'm struggling to finish Dark Dimension 3. I'm on the final node. I'm trying to get my Web Warriors all up to gear 14, but I'm really stuck. I need more of the superior Oz formula, which is so difficult to come by. I was finding that it's an awful lot easier to actually gear up Ghost Rider. I already had him up at gear 13 because I'd used him previously on Doom War. I completely forget which chapter it is, but you can go back through the videos. I'll put a link to the playlist at the end. I do use him in one of the earlier chapters of Doom War, so I thought, you know, what the hell, put extra gear on him, and I'm about to take him to gear 14, so I'll probably use him with some of my Web Warriors to finish off Dark Dimension 3, but he's going to come in useful here today, even down at Gear 13. Now I have got this T4 on him for his ultimate Penance Stare. I'm going to be honest with you, it looks like it just increases that piercing, gives 70% piercing. I have no memory of putting this on Ghost Rider. Maybe I did it when I used him in Doom War. I don't know. I did not do it today, and I don't necessarily think you need that T4 on him today, but if you do use this group, it's definitely going to help you having that there, right? It means that he can just kind of delete characters. So they're the 2 damage dealers we're going to use today. So now the third and final member we're going to have on the squad. I actually forgot to mention that earlier. It's in the title of the video, but we're only going to be doing this with 3 toons. You don't actually need to take 5 toons with you. Since this is possible to do it with Kestrel, I'm bringing along 2 extras for support. Ghost Rider for the extra damage, and then Shuri for some health. She's really going to be there to add this support ability to help keep people alive, hopefully keep her alive, because she is the squishiest of the 3 members that I'm bringing on. That is the only reason that she's here. You know, we're really bringing her along for her special and her ultimate, giving that defense up and then healing the allies. I haven't got any T4s on her. I do have her ISO 8 maxed out at the first level, the green level, so hopefully that healing is going to be enough. Again, I am working on bringing her up to Gear 14. It's actually for Dark Dimension 4, where there's a legendary lane. They need to be at Gear 15 for that, so you know, I've got a long way to go, but I think those gear pieces that I've got on here, 13 plus, only 1 piece missing. Everyone's actually got only 1 piece missing, so they're almost at Gear 14. I think that's going to serve her well. Hopefully it's going to be enough to keep her alive. So that is the team. Kestrel is the MVP. Ghost Rider is there to add some extra damage, and then Shuri is there to keep everybody alive. They're all at level 75, all at Gear 13, and all just missing 1 piece to Gear 14. Hopefully this is going to be enough, guys. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so let's get rid of Rescue and Iron Man. There we go. So 243,631 is our combined power. So that's kind of low, but I think this is a better chance. The more characters we throw in there, basically the more people we have for the enemy to kill. And this node is pretty tough. They really do hit hard, harder than they have in the previous nodes anyway. So let's see how we do. I'll take the speed up a little bit. Now, okay, so first of all, we're going to throw defense up, obviously. Now, kill order is going to be important here, and I think I'm actually going to focus on this cluster right here. I want to try and take out Daredevil and Beast, too, because I do not want him healing people. Now, this is where the special is going to come in. Let's take them out. Boom! Perfect. And we took out a Killmonger as well. Okay, this is a great start. This is a great start. Ouch. Shuri taking a little bit of damage there. Gonna see if I can delete Iron Fist. Let's see if we've got enough power here. Okay, I don't think we... Oh, we did. We totally deleted him. Perfect. I thought we just missed that, but we didn't. Great. Okay, Kestrel, like I said, MVP. Let's see if we can take out Killmonger. Not quite. Okay. But we did some damage. So see, this is tricky because they keep throwing in tanks and they keep throwing in damage dealers too. We've now got Killmonger, Psylocke, and Cyclops on the field. 2 tanks in the loot cages, and they've got their Shuri there too. So it's kind of tricky to work out, you know, who do we go for here? There's lots of high priority targets. Okay. Ouch. Rude. Okay, really pleased Psylocke went for Kestrel there, because she should be able to cleanse that. Come on, we got to take out this Killmonger. Come on. Let's get some heal up. Okay. Okay, of course. Now Luke Cage is taunting. Perfect. Okay, so that's fine. So we should get some little damage to adjacent targets. There we go. And defense down on Shuri too. That's not bad. We're just going to have to cut through the loot cages now. This is just going to be a case of punching our way through here. Oh, okay. Shuri not looking great. Let's get defense up again. Come on. Okay, that was quite a big hit. That's nice. Their Shuri's now looking really weak. Okay, now the other loot cage is not doing great, so as soon as we get through this loot cage, we gotta deal with the other one. Boom. Okay, 1 loot cage out of the picture. Now Ghost Rider's looking kind of weak. Okay, bye-bye Shuri. Wow, this is nice. So that was that critical attack. Kestrel gets an attack if an ally scores a critical hit on an enemy who has defense down. So there you go. Totally took out Shuri there. Nice. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. This is looking good. Okay, those bleeds should take care of Killmonger, so we can go after, get some heal up there. We can go after Cyclops and Psylocke, the two mutants on the field. Okay, good. So we got the dodge off Psylocke there. This is going pretty smoothly. Boom. Bye-bye Killmonger with those bleeds. Let's get defense up. Boom. We've done this. We have done this. Boom. Bye-bye Psylocke. Boom. Bye-bye Cyclops. There you go. That was very convincing. Very convincing. 3-star win on that first node. The team is working. I am very happy with that. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Looking good. Now we're cooking with gas. So let's move on to node 2. Oh, so something else I should point out that's important with these nodes here is that there's actually some pretty good mini uniques here to farm as well. Some of these mini uniques, going back to this node here, you need this I actually need this one to take Shuri up to gear 14. So that's why these are such high value nodes here. Yeah, multiple man obviously you can farm on the end, but it's really the mini uniques that you're going to find yourself really wanting to come to 3-star these nodes for, so that you can sim farm those mini uniques. Okay, so let's get rid of those two. Again, they're going to keep throwing them in there. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's see how we do on node number 2. Hopefully this won't get any harder. Let's see. Okay. Wow. So again, this is okay. So that's great. So they don't get Hela doesn't get her summon there, thanks to Kestrel, but this is tough now. A lot of damage dealers, a lot of high priority targets. Again, I think I'm gonna go, oof, man, look at all those bleeds. This does not look good. I think I gotta go after Invisible Woman to stop her from getting defense up on everybody. Oh, okay. So we get a Dr. Doom, nice. Okay, so hopefully this, by proximity, will take out Invisible Woman, and we did. Boom, perfect. Okay, great. Man, thank you, Kestrel. That heal block, oof, okay. So Kestrel's actually down pretty low, but that heal block on both Ghost Rider and Shuri does not look great either. Ouch. Ouch, rude. Yeah, let's see if we can take him out. Not quite, but super close. We've got that. We have got this. Come on. Boom. Spirit of Vengeance in your face. Okay, okay. So that was a heal block on Shuri. That kind of sucks a little bit there, but... Okay, now I am... Let's just do a basic there. There we go, because I'm not super familiar with Doom's abilities. Another heal block on Shuri. Come on, this sucks. I think this is going to be the heal. Boom, there we go. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, there we go. First load cleared. 7 more to go. We've lost that charge on Kestrel, so Hela can summon. This Hela can summon. Boom, bye-bye Loki. Loki number 1, that is. Boom, okay. I'm really pleased we've got Dr. Doom. This is, so basically, if this is survivable now, it's because we've got Dr. Doom. Okay, so now we can heal. Perfect. It's really just for Shuri right there. Doom there has got that heal that I just used before, but it uses up his Doom bots, his Doom minions. I'm not super familiar with his abilities. I'm mostly getting this from fighting against him. I think this is an AoE. Boom. Thank you, Doom. Okay, we've got this now. We've got this, but this time it was Doom, not Kestrel. I mean, Kestrel still did a lot, but I think Doom was the MVP. Ouch. Rude. Rude. Okay. Shuri not looking great. Let's get defense up there. Oops. Ow. Ouch. Okay. Bye-bye, Hela. There we go. Here we go. Take him out. Boom. Okay. There we go. Second node down. 3-starred with this team. Thanks to the appearance of Dr. Doom. That was awesome. That was awesome. Good job, team. But look at Shuri. Super low on life. This does not bode well for the next node. We're going to have to see how we do. It's double drop on training mats too, which is pretty awesome. Always need those. Okay, so this is the final node of Chapter 3. So until very recently, when they released Chapter 4 of Doom War, this was the final node of Doom War. So this is kind of exciting. I'm looking forward to finally finishing Chapter 3. This has been a long grind, I think, getting through this chapter. So let's go. Let's see how we do with our Wonder Team here. Okay, so long story short, I fought this node, and as you're going to see in a second, I ended up losing Shuri. This did not go very well. Boom, there she goes. So no more Shuri in the mix. So that meant that although I managed to complete it, I only got a 2-star victory, which as you know is not good enough. So what I've actually decided to do is come back here just now, and I'm going to try just soloing this just with Kestrel. Now it's interesting because I know that I get Dr. Doom to help me here, and I'm hoping the two of them are going to be powerful enough to help me get through this, and that Kestrel is basically going to have enough cleanse on her to keep herself alive. Interesting because I couldn't do this with the first node. The first node I tried a couple of times to solo Kestrel before I made this video, and it did not work. So I needed the other characters there, but I think here, for this final node, especially with Doc Doom, I think I should be able to do this. He says. I mean, we gotta wait and see. So I love that Kestrel is stopping the Dr. Doom on the other side from summoning any of his Doom bots. But Kestrel is getting down super low here now. She's taking a lot of punishment. Ouch. So I guess we gotta try for this AoE here. Boom. Okay. Oof, but Kestrel is super low. Okay, so she got a little bit of health there and a little bit of a cleanse. See if we can delete Ghost Rider. Not quite. Not quite. Oof. Rude. Okay, at least she had immunity. Couldn't apply any negative effects on her there. Wow. Okay, so now we can use Dr. Doom's heal. There we go. Okay, Kestrel back up to full strength. So there you go. With Shuri and with Ghost Rider, there were too many people on the field. Not everyone was getting the full benefit of that heal because it only focuses on Dr. Doom's weakest ally. So I think, could be famous last words, but I think this could serve us well here. Come on. Okay, so this is tough because I've got to take out Dr. Doom, but I also want to take out both the sorcerers. So, okay, boom. So that's Dr. Doom and Dr. Strange gone. 2 Mordos and a Bloodstone. This is tough. These are tough opponents. This, I think, is the toughest. Boom. This is definitely the toughest Doom War chapter I've had to, Doom War node I've had to fight so far, and it really feels like an ending. I mean, I know it's not, now we're going to go on to Chapter 4 after this, but the fact that we get Doom to use, the fact we're facing so many Dooms, this really feels like it was a big climactic kind of end to Doom War. This is going like 1,000 times better than the previous attempt. Wow, and that taunt was placed on the Doombot. Perfect. I love that. Totally useless. Okay, come on. Need a big damage here. Boom. Nice. Nice. Doombot's just absorbing all that damage there. Just damage soaks for the team. I love it. Wow, I do not want to get excited. I mean, this could all go south, but I think we're going to 3-star this. I think we are going to 3-star this final node. We're going to solo it. Come on. Let's drop some AoE here. Boom. Oh, we've done it. We have done it. Boom. That is incredible. I can't believe it. So if my Kestrel was a little more powerful, I would have been able to solo all 3 nodes. But as she stands, I could still solo that final node. Boom, Kestrel, you are amazing. I love you. That was awesome. Boom, 3-star victory. And that is the end of Doom War Chapter 3. Awesome. Well, that was pretty insane, and that was a lot of fun. Actually had a lot of fun on those final 3 nodes there, but they were definitely tough. Really excited that I can farm some of these mini uniques here, because they are the uniques that I need to take some of my favorite toons right now up into those higher gear levels. I need this, whatever this kind of calculator looking thing is here. I forget what it's called. I need that for Sam. Here you can see the beginning of Chapter 4. Looking forward to that. That's Spider-Verse. Probably going to use Web Warriors, but that is the topic for another video. Well, there you go. That was nodes 3.7, 3.8, and 3.9 of Doom War. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me today. Don't forget to let me know how your Doom War progress is going on down below, especially if you manage to complete these nodes with a different team or even soloing with a different character. It'd be really cool to hear about that. I'd love to read your comments down below. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me today. If you have enjoyed this video, found it informative or entertaining in any way, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up down below. I really do appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And hey, while you're here, why not consider subscribing to Liam Maiden Gameplay? I drop new gameplay videos for Marvel Strike Force and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes every single week, and I would love to have you along for the ride. Well, that is all from me today. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, look after each other.